Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session, we will complete the building menu online form so the user can fill the form dynamically with the content for auto-generating of the design. Okay, so let's start. At first, a quick introduction. We are talking about software called TreeShade. This software you can install from Adobe Exchange website. Write exchange.adobe.com and search in Creative Cloud for TreeShade. This is the software name. And it has a local server on your computer run by this file main.js. You will have this file after installing and determining the root folder for your project. Execute this file as Node.js. Node.js from Google, it's free. And the software TreeShade also free. And here I have service ngrok to connect the local server to the internet through this domain ts.terlwatan.com.sa. But if you don't want specific URL, if you want random, it's free also. But for this specific URL, you need to subscribe about $8 monthly. Okay, after running the local server and have service to connect the local server to the internet, here in Adobe Bridge you will have this menu, TreeShade, and in Adobe InDesign you will have two menus, TreeShade and Live Snippet. Live Snippet in Adobe InDesign enables you to connect the content as text files and assets to the document text, to the document snippets and links. In the previous session, we started in building the content for this design. On the online form. Okay. We have here a folder. Inside workshop folder, you will find folder called workshop. And inside this folder, I created the menu, this folder called menu. And here you have data tsk underscore to this counter. This number is counter. Every time the user submit a new form, this increased automatically. And you can create this text file from TreeShade menu. A new submenu here. You have this text file data. It is actually template files exist in a specific folder installed with the software and revealed here as command, so you can click and duplicate the file in the current folder. You can add more files to the template, and also you can add a new path, but this is by default installed with the software. And if you click on this data, you will have this text file. So when you double click, the online form will be opened. Okay, in this online form, I built content inside a folder called data, and I name the folder data to match the text file here. So the folder paired with the text file, and this relation is a logical and important relation in TreeShade. If you right click on the text file, you can select open paired folder to open the folder that match the file pure name. And also if you double click on the file, despite this online form, if we click no, if the file have paired folder, you will get this message, open paired folder, as shortcut for browsing. And the same thing, you can right click on the folder and select switch to the paired file. So TreeShade select the file. This is important if you have long list of files and folders like hundreds, and you want to navigate from the paired folder to the file, or from file to the paired folder. And on the online form, no folder revealed here if it hasn't paired file. So it's important to have paired file to be revealed online. So because here draft folder have no paired file, it's not revealed. On the online form have no connection with it. Okay. Now let's navigate through the files. Inside data, we have top photo here. This file loaded as upload file, so the end user can upload a new file here. Then you have logo, another file, and then you have head. This text file, because it paired with a folder, have the same name, head, then it becomes sub-content. So you can group the content here inside head folder. And the text file rendering the content of this paired file, apply rendering rule. So inside Adobe InDesign or inside the HTML files, you have here rendering structure and instructions to load the content of the folder. So here inside head, you have head top and head down. and after that you have folder, you have file called list. It's for the list here, the menu list, and also this text file paired with this folder list, so it's not loaded directly, but the content of the subfolder here. Here you have also paired text file, but this text file at the beginning have ID, capital letters ID, then 5 digits. This ID makes TreeShade deal with this file as a dynamic list. So you have here plus to duplicate and to remove and to reorder. And like head, this have sub-content. Here the folder. Maybe you say why this paired to this text file. Also they don't have the same name. Here it's not important to have the same name, but to have the same pure name of the text file. The same pure name of the file, not necessary to be text. The pure name is the file name without extension, without the text inside the square bracket at the end of the file, and without any flag that start with TS underscore. Like this here, TS underscore label TS, and these are instructions for form fields, to load the form fields. So here the pure name for this file is the ID itself. And here inside the list item we have 3 text files, one for title and the other for description, and the third for the price, because here in the menu each item have title and description and price. And here on the title I write this flag TS underscore LBL label, so when the user change the name here, it's automatically changed in the title, and when you change the title it's automatically changed here. This is the content of the text file title, and here above the label or the display portion of the paired text file. This help the graphic designer to navigate through the content and see a label of the item before browsing inside. And here the content inside the text file, important to be used in the rendering content for InDesign or for HTML. And by adding this label, you make this connection. Because I want the title to be the face or the cover of this item. Here you have description and here the price. Why these become like this? Here you have one row for these three fields. How we can make that? Because here we add this flag TS col SM then L S12 M6 and L4. This determine how fields columns flexible change depending on the width of the window. This is the same as you find in W3 schools. If you go here to w3.css, you will find here grid, I think. I forgot anyone, but anyway, there is something for I think it's called layout. Anyway, here you have 12 columns, imaginary 12 columns, and you have 3 letters, S for small, and M for medium window, and L for large. So in small window, and in medium window, and in large. Here in small, the title will occupy 12 columns, so it will be alone. If in the middle, it have half, because 6 and 6. And in large, it will have third, 4, 4, and 4. And the same applies for all these, the same TS tag, I repeated it. So here, in small window, here, if you make the window small, everyone will become 12, occupy the 12 columns. If you make larger, then everyone will occupy 6 and 6. And if you make larger for large window, then everyone will occupy 4. See here, L4, 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 and then in large window, 4 columns. and because we have 12 imaginary columns, so everyone will have third, the third area. Okay, that's it. Now let's complete what we have now. We have social media icons. Let's make here inside data folder. Let's make text file as container for the icons. So from TreeShade menu, new, then plan to create text file, and let's name social icons. Okay. Now you can right click on the text file and select open paired folder. And because there is no paired folder with this text file, TreeShade will create a new one and browse inside it. Okay. Now we need to create dynamic list for icons, so the end user can add icons in flexible way. So just make add placeholder for the first icon. Let's download icon for any social media. flaticon.com. Facebook. Okay, let's copy the file and put here. Now we need to change the file name to have ID at first, so it become dynamic link, dynamic list, 5 digit, then add square brackets around the label, so the end user can rename. After uploading a new file, he can rename the file in this part. Okay. Now if we load the online form again, you will have a dynamic list for icons. The first one, then the second, and everyone, the end user can write a new social media. Like here, Instagram. Then upload a new icon for the social media. Okay, that's it for social media. Now at last we have the domain, the website for the brochure. So inside data folder, from TreeShade menu, select new plain text file, and let's name website. Okay, now we have text file called website. So if you load the online form, at the end you have a field, text area field, so the end user, like your customer, can enter the website here. Okay, now we build the content of the online form entirely and ready to be connected to the InDesign document. And that what will we make tomorrow in the morning at 6 AM UTC time. So let's complete tomorrow. Thank you for watching and